Y'all need the practice, y'all need the practice. Driving like a Franklin, shooting like a Franklin. Y'all need the practice, y'all need the practice. Walking like a Franklin, smoking like a Franklin. Franklin, 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 still. Franklin, 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 still. Chef from Maserati.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I will be reacting to Saitama versus Goku versus Superman. Final episode of Versus Verdict. Now I did do this, but for some reason it didn't save it. It didn't save it on my tablet, so I gotta redo this part. But even though I did forget who won, I can get more or less about the research, unless it's something so OP or something like that. But yeah, I can care more or less about the research. It's just the results I do care about. But anyways, Goku versus Saitama versus Superman. I'm calling this out right now. Goku won. Mainly because of the Ultra Instinct and Master Ultra Instinct. But if you don't include that, the Mastered Ultra Instinct or any of the two Ultra Instincts, I still say Goku will win because it's Goku. He is at least universal. He has at least universal, maybe plus at this point. With the help of Frieza Android 17 that he defeated, even though yes, you can argue that he didn't defeat him in battle because he almost did it with Ultra Instinct. And he had to face him another time later during the Tournament Power arc. But you gotta admit, he stood a chance. He stood a chance in the second fight instead of the first one where he got dominated. Plus, either way, since he's a Saiyan, all you Dragon Ball Z, say it with me now. If they are in near death or close to death or whatever that statement is, they get stronger and they get a Zenkai boost once they heal. Because even though I believe if you, Saiyans, if they, the longer they fight, the stronger they get. I believe. I'm not sure about everything I said, but I believe that. And also it's all depending on which Superman he is using. Because even though Saitama just get fucked in the end, just compared to these two, I highly doubt he'll even stand a chance. But without further ado, let's get on with this video right now.
Heroes, beings from far and wide who bring justice and salvation to those in need. And our 20th round of combatants embody these characteristics, and will duke it out in the season finale to figure out who is definitively the strongest warrior. Now I'd like to get some things cleared up before we get started.
This is a show of cold, hard statistics, so no plot elements or purposes of a character's creation will be factored into the fight. A statement because the author would make them win is irrelevant, since technically any fictional character can be any other fictional character if the author so pleases.
True.
For Goku, we will be using the anime for his feats and calculations.
The manga is just freaking OP.
More people watch the anime than read the manga, so it's more of a debated topic. And we can't just merge the manga and anime because Dragon Ball Super storyline is heavily contradicted in both of these formats.
Yeah.
And remember, Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, has stated that he considers the movies as completely separate timelines or universes.
Yeah.
Therefore, they have been deemed non-canon and will not be incorporated into the fight. Next off, we're using post-crisis Superman in this fight.
Oh.
Meaning 1986 and after. Alternate timelines, artificial Supermans, and New 52 Superman will not be included in the analysis.
Oh.
As for Saitama, we will be using feats from both the manga and anime, considering they're basically the exact same, so no trouble there. Next up, this will be very spoiler-heavy for the Dragon Ball series.
Yes, it will.
And for One Punch Man Season 1. So please...
who haven't watched Season 1?
Or read the comics beforehand, because I can't stress how much I love One Punch Man and Dragon Ball. They're among my top 3 favorite animes of all time. I'm Dipenoid, and I'm joined here by my co-host for the season finale, Animation Rewind.
What's up, everyone? It's Animation Rewind here, coming in as co-host. If you don't know where I'm from, well, consider yourself lucky. Anyway, take it away, Dave.
The Salt
Versus Verdict. Verdict, the show where I answer the burning question of who would win in a fight before it ruins friendships forever. Goku, the Super Saiyan from Earth, Superman, the Kryptonian symbol of hope, and Saitama, the One Punch Man. But before we can know who would win, we first need to analyze our three combatants. The Saiyan, Kakarot, was born on the planet Vegeta, a race of warriors who conquer planets for their overlord Frieza. But then Frieza decided to blow their planet up.
Goku narrowly escaped and was sent to Earth to conquer it. However, an accident happened where he fell off a cliff and just kinda didn't.
Goku, from this point on, was literally 100% pure of heart. He was adopted by his grandfather Gohan, whom later died due to Goku turning into a Great Ape, a transformation that occurs because of the moon and multiplies his base power by 10. But this was only achievable due to his tail, which he doesn't have anymore. Goku then competed in several martial arts tournaments, becoming stronger with each one. Goku then met his brother and two other Saiyans who wanted to take over the world, and with the help of his two new techniques, the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb, he was able to defeat them.
But then he had to go to Namek to get the wish-granting Dragon Balls, yet Frieza, the Emperor of the Universe who destroyed their planet, was there as well. So Goku thought it would be a dandy idea to just fight a guy who could easily destroy a planet with the whim of his finger, and fight him to the death.
Later in the fight, a loss of a loved one pushed him to the realm of legend. He became a Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan over the years has gotten various grades to it, amplifying his power with each new form. A full power Super Saiyan amplifies his base form by 50 times. It can be argued that it increases his power by more, though this is the official multiplier that was given by the creator. Super Saiyan 2 is an ascended version that multiplies Super Saiyan form by 2. Then he can stack Super Saiyan 3 on top of that. This form saps away his life energy due to the sheer physical tax, but it's definitely worth it considering Super Saiyan 3 multiplies the power of Super Saiyan 2 by 4. After defeating the evil Majin Buu, the world was safe and it seemed no one could match Goku. And he was horribly wrong. Little did they know, literal gods of destruction lived in their realms. And the god of destruction, Beerus, isn't exactly the most tolerant person. Long story short, he tried to blow up the entire world because he didn't get a pudding cup. So Goku challenged him, regardless of him going up against Super Saiyan 3 and literally getting knocked out with 2 blows that were the very definition of effortless.
However, Beerus had a premonition that being known as a Super Saiyan god would rival him. So they asked Shenron how to make one, and bam, they made a red-haired Super Saiyan. With the new ginger-haired form, Goku was strong enough to force Beerus, the god of destruction, to almost 70% of his power. However, it's important to know that this has been heavily retconned since the movie.
Their battle literally shook and threatened to destroy the universe. And while you might think that's no big deal compared to other fictional characters that we've seen, this threatened to destroy the Macroverse, which means it threatened to destroy both the living world and the afterlife. After he fought Beerus, he fought Frieza in his new golden form, which made him use the power of Super Saiyan Blue. This form is essentially Super Saiyan God mixed with the power of Super Saiyan. Since then, he has fought Hit, a being who could literally stop time momentarily. And remember the Kaioken? He combined that with Super Saiyan Blue to multiply that power by 10.
Wait, why didn't he do that with the Super Saiyan transformations?
Time skip. Don't ask how, he just kind of tried to use it and Goku was like, I'm too strong for that. Like, what? Then later he fought again, but he didn't need to use Super Saiyan Blue times Kaioken to break through his time skip. He only needed to use Super Saiyan Blue. This implies that his base Super Saiyan Blue form is as strong as he was during the tournament using Kaioken times 10. But since then, he's pushed himself even further by achieving Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. Then he got a form called Instinct, which will not be incorporated into the fight because he lost the ability to access it after the Tournament of Power.
Well, he didn't lose it, he just claims that he needs to be pushed towards his limit in order to use Ultra Instinct.
Bioelectric energy.
This is why Goku uses his Super Saiyan form, to amplify his ki and increase every aspect of his physical prowess. Though Goku does have a limited supply of ki and normally conserves this as much as possible, and he has done specific training to minimize the ki output needed for Super Saiyan form. He uses ki to perform a ton of different techniques. The previous
basically everything, even flying.
Basically by whatever number he screams out, though at the cost of physical strain. The Spirit Bomb takes a long time to charge, absorbs energy from voluntary life forces, and is used to destroy evil. His Solar Flare can blind opponents, and his Destructo Disc can cut through anything.
Not even his, he just stole it from Krillin.
Predict their movements. He can even sense the killing intent in beings. He can teleport instantly with instant transmission, so it does need concentrated focus, and he needs to teleport to a life source. He can't just teleport to wherever he pleases.
Yeah.
And of course, his signature attack, the Kamehameha, a destructive wave of energy. By Master Roshi's training. He's also been trained by Kami, King Kai, and Whis, who are somehow all considered gods. Also, did I mention Whis is way stronger than the god of destruction, Beerus?
Obviously, someone this powerful has done some pretty amazing things. Spoiler alert, he's defeated Frieza, Majin Buu, and Hit before.
However, Goku is far from perfect. Goku's durability is far above planetary, which is shown when Frieza shot him in the face in his final form, and Goku is perfectly fine. Although there's a common misconception that his durability is insanely weak considering he got hurt by a rock, a bullet, and a laser, even though people fail to see that this is a result of his greatest weakness. Goku often either suppresses himself or lets his guard down when facing a opponent he believes he's easily overpowered. Goku is insanely cocky, and this becomes a very bad habit. He prefers a fair fight, such as when he gave Cell a Senzu Bean and didn't even try to fly away from, defend against, or teleport away from Cell's explosion. And people say that Vegeta, Goku's rival, was killed by Golden Frieza's planet-busting explosion, even though he's far above planetary durability.
No.
Again, people lowballing because they're ignoring the fact that Saiyans can't breathe in space. And again, Vegeta's expression shows that he was caught off guard and did not protect himself with ki in time. Though Goku and Vegeta have both shown evidence that they can survive for long periods of time without atmosphere.
Wait, couldn't their god forms, couldn't they breathe in space, show with Goku?
Stratosphere, and Goku survived Namek's explosion. And while his striking strength can threaten the very universe itself, his lifting strength isn't all that much.
I mean, obvious. Lifting strength could help.
It's obvious that Goku is dumb if you've watched the series, but who cares? It won't hinder his ability because that's what he excels at. Goku is the
he isn't dumb. Combat-wise, he's a fucking genius. But book smart, he's basic. Less than basic.
Chances are you've heard of the legendary and iconic symbol of justice, Superman. Born as Kal-El to a scientist's father on Krypton, Superman was sent to Earth to preserve human life. He was later raised by a farm family known as the Kents. From this day forth, Kal-El would be known as Clark Kent.
Superman, unlike many heroes, has had his powers since birth. He gets these powers due to the combination of his Kryptonian DNA, our yellow sun, and the Earth's atmosphere. On Krypton, he'd basically be average by human standards.
Superman later became a reporter after going through edgy teenage rebellion phases and rejecting his powers. He later coped with these powers and decided to help the world like his dad always wanted. Superman became an icon, and rightfully so. Superman may have one of the most extensive lists of superpowers in comic book history.
Oh, yeah.
More feats of powers than anyone ever put on Versus Verdict, so we better get started.
He has heat vision, flight, super strength, speed, agility, stamina, and durability. Superman also possesses super senses, able to hear through the vacuum of space,
somehow,
at a microscopic level, a super breath, freeze breath, the sonic scream, reality warping resistance, matter manipulation resistance, a healing factor, super intelligence, and longevity. Superman can fly by manipulating the space around him, resulting in the creation of flight. He also has the infinite mass punch, where he vibrates his fist so fast that it hits with the force of a supernova.
Well, this is gonna take a while. Starting at the low-end strength feats, his punches have been stated to be able to destroy moons just by amping them up. He took the blast of a planetary machine and demolished planet-busting meteors. Now to amp his feats up a bit, he survived holding a mini black hole. However, a black hole the size of a penny only has the gravity of Earth, so it's not too impressive. Sun-dipped Superman could push a planet with ease, which makes sense considering he normally needs help from others to move planets. He matched Captain Marvel in an arm wrestle, one-shotted Arion, and plenty more. Now for his incredible feats. He punched through Soulfire Darkseid. He punched through neurons, illusions, and reality. He broke through being frozen to every molecule. He had a battle that rocked the heavens and earth. punched Mordru, who is supposedly galactic, broke through alternate realities, and more.
Without question, his speed feats are insane, indisputably placing Superman at massively faster than light travel and combat speeds. His feats would be impressive on the surface, but when looked deeper into are much less impressive, such as when he caught up to Earth 1's Superboy breaking through the time barrier. However, if you look closely, it's revealed that he grabbed him before he actually went full speed.
For his low-end speed feats, he keeps up with Jay Garrick, who can run near the speed of light with the Speed Force and break the sound barrier without it. He can fly to the sun and back in less than a minute, which is 16 times faster than light. He breached Darkseid's singularity, which requires faster than light feats to pass. To amp it up, he flew from Vega to Earth in a short period of time, making him over millions of times the speed of light.
Oh yeah.
However, time is theoretically slower in space, and an object's velocity in space is consistent until an outside force is opposing it, so this might be due to that in some way. He can read 27,343 letters in 3 minutes, and he can even perceive nanoseconds, making his processing speed trillions of times greater than a normal human. He moves fast enough
obviously, he's a fucking alien.
And he can perceive attoseconds and even keep up with the Flash.
As for his durability, he can phase through attacks by vibrating his body, can turn invisible, withstood a wormhole, and was unaffected by Superboy's heat vision.
And Superboy isn't exactly weak. He survived a cosmic storm that mutates matter and energy. He was hit with the magical claw of Horus. By the way, Superman is weak to magic, and he was completely fine after. He tanked a blast that de-evolutionized the Justice League, which makes sense considering he's been resistant to matter manipulation before. He took a hit from Emperor Joker, who created a universe just to destroy it for fun.
What? What the fuck?
However, while people like to use this to say he's insanely durable, in the next panel it stated that Joker could have easily killed him and that he's just toying with him. He survived the detonation of a small portion of the Big Bang, survived a Void Hound who was multi-solar system level in a test run.
Really?
Next off, people like to state that he survived the Red Sun Eater detonation that was 50 times more powerful than a supernova when he was weakened by the red sun rays. However, it literally says next to it that he would have been instantly incinerated if it touched him. He's survived the source wall exploding. Most people like to say this is a universal feat. However, surviving point-blank explosion and surviving an explosion are two different things. Plus, the source wall isn't even the source. It's what separates the source from everything in the rest of the universe. He survived a Sun Eater implosion, which had the power of trillions of star systems, making this bare minimum a multi-galactic feat. However, he was completely drained after this feat of durability. He absorbed enough anti-sunlight to destroy half a galaxy, survived a black hole collapsing on him, and survived the personification of death itself. Also, he survived plenty of attacks when he's weakened by kryptonite, red sun radiation. By the way, if I didn't mention this before, red suns make him weak, or lack of solar radiation. Also, at one point, he somehow saw in 4D.
His freeze breath can even temporarily stun Wonder Woman. He is resistant to mental attacks, knows Kryptonian martial arts, pressure points, and was even trained by Batman himself. And Superman has even been stated to have nigh infinite willpower.
However, he's not nearly invincible or limitless. The official guide even says that he has limitations and enemies that simply outclass him. He's been pushed to his limits by the blasts that aren't even insanely powerful. While he is very inconsistent, we will be slightly highballing his abilities. Not because it's more fair, but mostly just to avoid hate. We're not going to intentionally over-highball, we're just going to give him the benefit of the doubt on a lot of these feats.
There's a reason Superman is possibly the most iconic superhero in fiction.
All throughout fiction, there exist heroes of incredible intelligence, cunning, and amazing upbringings. And the story of Saitama is not one of those stories.
As a businessman looking for work, Saitama hated his life. However, a fateful encounter sparked a fiery passion for being a hero and fighting.
From this day forward, Saitama hatched an idea of how to become the most powerful superhero in existence. By doing
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run every single day.
Saitama is now considered the One Punch Man. He can seemingly destroy any character in one punch. However, this has caused Saitama to lose tact with his emotions entirely, losing all motivation and feeling. After meeting a cyborg named Luzis to Raiden, they quickly became crime-fighting partners, forming a team.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta pause this right here. I'll resume it. Alright, guys, I'm back. I had to do something real quick. No, it was not getting drink. Okay, maybe it was. Without further ado, guys, let's get on with the video right now.
Teacher-student relationship, though at times it can be difficult to tell which is which.
Enough about his backstory, let's move to his abilities. Saitama has two variants of moves, his normal series and his serious series. His normal series consists of consecutive normal punches and two-handed consecutive normal punches, both of which can reduce Boros, who had enough power to destroy the surface of the planet.
And when he really wants to amp things up, he switches to his serious series. This consists of serious side hops which create shockwaves to nullify the speed of sound Sonic's moves, and has Saitama move so fast that he creates after images. The serious table flip is where he can take a large slab of dirt, even up to the size of a full city, and well, flip it like a table. His serious headbutt is, well, a headbutt, and last but not least, his finishing move. His serious punch!
Woo!
Cannon, a move that could possibly destroy the surface of the entire planet. And there was enough of a shockwave left to kill the being that released the blast.
Is it gonna use that 1 feet?
Meters away, as well
Not
as
1 feet, statement.
Half the planet. In order to even create a shockwave in the first place, your fist must be going at least the speed of sound, basically over 765 miles an hour. But that's not all. He jumped from the moon to the earth, creating a huge crater in the moon in the process. Ran around all day and only got tired at the end, and he's defeated a god-level threat. Something that threatens human extinction, and he's taken down multiple evil organizations.
Here's where he has flaws. He is still bound to the regular physics of the world and follows the same laws of physics as most humans. This means while his exterior is very durable, he still operates like a normal human, including being confirmed to require oxygen, admitting he can't fly, etc.
However, Saitama has never actually been pushed to his full potential, and his limits are still unknown. So make sure you don't awaken those limits, or you'll have to face the One Punch Man.
He's not gonna say that 1
Alright, if you need a moment to think about it,
feet.
or you're with your friends and want to take sides, pause the video right now. I'll wait.
Goku. Almost a Superman. Goku.
Alright guys, let's find out who would win the season finale of Versus.
What was that one statement that he can destroy that the cannon was star level?
Can't wait to get started!
Is he gonna pull that up or?
3, 2, 1.
Come on!
Fight.
What?
No one likes you, Goku. Boy! Oh, the nut punch. Oh, god damn it, nuts. Oh, the gut punch. Running. Stop backing away from my punches. I'm a fireman laser. JK, no. They're still fighting the rocks. Excuse me. Running, nice. I won't be in this. Oh yeah, the power ball. I swear if they both won. I mean, if Saitama lost.
You're pretty tough, huh?
Bruh. What the God? What was Super Saiyan God? You did not bring Ultra Instinct into this. And he's dead. The first second transforms, he's dead.
Huge thanks to Lunch Police / Quackbillion for animating this. Make sure you go give them a subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Well, time for the death threats. Just kidding, but in all seriousness, I expect multiple quote-unquote debunks, comments calling me a DBZ-tard and saying that I'm salty because Goku lost Death Battle. I am fully prepared for all of that. Now let's start off with this.
Even I'm salty. Even I'm so pissed off that Goku lost.
Welcome to Debunk Central.
Debunk Central!
Isn't Saitama a gag character that's as strong as the story needs him to be? No, a gag character is one that ignores the laws of physics and can literally do anything.
Fucking Squirrel Girl, yes.
Saitama is one who is grounded in physics and has limits while making fun of an archetype. Saitama has been officially stated to need oxygen like a human, he can't fly because that's how physics works, etc. Saitama's purpose as a character is to beat people in his universe in one punch. However, there's a difference between a character's purpose and having an entitled result. This is why he should not be in versus debating, because he's clearly not as powerful as other characters in other shows, which wouldn't be as funny when he died. And that's simply not funny. Claim 2. Saitama is light speed because he jumped from the moon to the earth. No. Jumping speed and combat speed are even less related than combat speed and travel speed. Claim 3. Saitama was damaged in the manga because it showed it on the cover. Well, maybe. However, I'm very skeptical on this because the manga shows little to no signs of outside narration. When we consider the style of text...
What is this, Shane Teeth and Me, from Fairy Odd Parents.
Claim 4. Boros is a starbuster. Well, debatable. Boros has been confirmed by the manga to be a planet surface buster. Considering the only times he's been stated to be otherwise, it uses a word that can either mean star, moon, or planet. I like to say that this is a mistranslation, and I'd say he's a planet surface buster to a planet buster on his high end. However, this does not change the fight outcome, and isn't too crucial to the fight. Claim 5. Saitama can punch with a big bang, or destroy half the universe with a punch. Wrong, these are fan-made myths. Show me the proof. Claim 6. If Saitama was a gag character, he would win. No. Mr. Mitapitaplick, or however you pronounce it, is a gag character in Superman.
Have they both fought gag characters before? Ariel and... Yeah.
Vegeta
Let's say.
adjusted his tactics to beat Aurelie, and Beerus is so powerful that he's even immune to gag characters. Now
fuck yo gag characters.
Claim 1. Goku isn't universal because the shockwaves didn't destroy Earth, and the shockwaves got more powerful as they got further away, and that's not how shockwaves work. Wrong.
Well, that fight made no sense because, like, the shockwaves gained
the
further out they traveled, which is not how science works.
Old Kai even states that the waves are like those of tsunami, which explains this even further. The way this works is that the energy of the initial shockwave was like the beginning of the start of a wave. But as time goes on, it gets further away. The mass grows based on gaining new particles throughout the universe, and because it is forced to stop at the end of the universe, think of the wave as crashing down. But in order to be able to carry these particles, the initial shock of the punch needs to have enough force to carry the momentum. Proving Goku was universal in Super Saiyan God form. Claim 2. Goku has infinite speed because he broke his time skip. False. The time skip needs to affect a defined space, and Goku just had more ki than it could affect. Claim 3. The Dragon Ball universe is very small.
That's a lie.
Right. The universe of Dragon Ball, including the afterlife stuff, is still small.
I like how you're using the Death Belt cast.
Our own universe, because it's only got like 8 or so galaxies or something like that. So they have a West Galaxy and East Galaxy. Like, they just call a galaxy the East Galaxy.
Akira Toriyama has stated the Dragon Ball universe is as big as our universe, and people like to say that the Dragon Ball universe only has like 4 galaxies because in the Broly movie, there was a North, South, East, and West galaxy. But that's like saying the town to the north is the only north town in the entire world. They were clearly talking about relativity to their own galaxy. Plus, after the Universe 6 versus 7 tournament, it's shown when the dragon is summoned that there are multiple galaxies in their universe.
That's not a damn question.
Goku would lose because he can't breathe in space. False. Saiyans have shown abilities to survive in areas with little to no oxygen for very extended periods of time. And now for Superman's misconception.
Okay.
Claim 1. Superman is infinite because he lifted Spectre and the Book of Infinite Pages.
No!
The Book of Infinite Pages is just called the Book of Infinite Pages. It was just made out of every book that was ever written. And Superman even failed to lift it. Many people like to say that he moved it slightly, but it was just a weird angle for the comic book, and it was already floating. Also, Spectre can weigh as much as he wants to, and eternity is a unit of time, not weight. Also, the ground would need to have infinite mass to support him, and it crumbled, so that just doesn't make sense. Claim 2. Superman has caught up and destroyed reality-blitzing missiles and broken through Soulfire Darkseid, making him easily universal. Wrong. The reality-blitzing missiles would be an outlier because of what he struggled with and nearly died from in the past. Either that, or the explanation that makes more sense is that Superman was flying so fast that he could outpace the explosion after they detonated, considering this feat proves that he's by far massively faster than light. And second, also wrong. Soulfire Darkseid was using a power source that relates nothing to his durability. The gap is shown when Darkseid easily
regenerates and
one-shots Superman. Plus, the term omnipotent was used in a way that meant the most powerful being, not the definition of omnipotent that we all know. This shows that Darkseid has immense power, but his physical form could be easily damaged. Plus, he was caught off guard, and easily repaired himself. People say that he was fighting, therefore he took forces of the enemy. However, there's no reason to suggest...
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Oh, not welcome back. This is 2 days later because I recorded the other part of this, but for some reason it got corrupted. Well, that file got corrupted, so now I have to redo this part, which isn't really, well, it just explains really, but I kind of forgot from 2 days because had my thing to do, college stuff, dual enrollment, did the test. I didn't really do that bad. I can redo it for $10 within 30 days. No, after 30 days, sorry. After 30 days, I can redo the test, all that stuff, yada, yada. This ain't no college video. Forgot words. This ain't no college video. This is about Goku versus Superman versus Saitama. Oh, my Saitama. This is Goku versus Superman. And we all know Goku wins because of goddamn it Ultra Instinct or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. Plus some false information. Now, without further ado, let me boost up the quality and go.
That he didn't just keep clashing with the forces, creating shockwaves. And now disclaimers for everyone. Goku, Superman, and Saitama all have infinite power. Completely 100% false. They all have infinite.
It is. Why do people think that? Like, yes, if
not the thing that limits his power.
You know, I'll let him explain it. Why not?
We all have a limit.
If he doesn't say it.
Goku has limitless potential to grow because he's a Saiyan, but by no means
Thank you.
He has infinite power. And
He does not.
Breaking his limits of solar radiation capacity to reach unthinkable heights, but none of them have infinite anything besides potential.
Also,
exactly.
People like to say Saitama is FTL because of the moon jumping feat. However, jumping speed does not translate directly to running or combat speed in any way. Even if you do like to say it translates, it would only make him FTL at peak, since he even stated himself, "Oh cool, I made it," which when he lands implies that it was his energy and he was unsure if he would actually make it.
Exactly. And in episode 3, Geto states that if they hurry, he can make it to the supermarket on time, and he stated that the sale closes in 4 hours. Assuming the maximum distance of the supermarket is about halfway around the Earth, taking 4 hours would place him abysmally below faster-than-light speed, because it only
seriously?
takes 1 second to travel around the Earth 7 times.
He is that slow?
Goku at very minimum multi-galactic. When completely lowballed, I might add. And Superman has been completely knocked out by successive attacks. Saitama, if we highball to say his finishing move, the serious punch, was somehow star level and 0.0000000000001% of his power, that would still only make him multi-solar system level. Not even close to Goku or Superman. Even using the
Jesus.
multiplier for his other stats, he just doesn't stack up. The real argument is Goku versus Superman.
Exactly.
Superman does have better travel speed. However, Goku has been faster than light since the Saiyan saga in terms of reaction and combat.
Based on the time it took for Piccolo's attack to reach the moon compared to the 1.2 seconds it takes for light to reach it, at minimum, this is a sub-relativistic feat. Goku's obviously literally billions of times stronger and faster.
Is this a Xenoverse music? Xenoverse
It only logically makes sense.
1.
The of key attacks depends on physical abilities of the user. Well,
Exactly.
everyone else would simply dodge the attacks if Ki was still only going light speed.
Superman also displays much better lifting speed. However, what matters here is the striking strength. And Goku...
Yeah, what's even the point of mentioning the looking feet anyways?
He also absorbed that into his base form, making the same form relative to his god form. And before you say he never got...
Yeah. Superman's a multiply, he makes me stronger, all that stuff.
Making his base near the same power as that form. Then he stacked Super Saiyan Blue onto that, which is more powerful than Super Saiyan God. And Super Saiyan is a 50-time multiplier, stated by Akira Toriyama. And so now we stack the better form after he absorbed that form to his base form. We stack Kaioken times 20 on top of it, and considering the multiple Zenkai boosts to those boosts that Saiyan did.
My fucking god.
Assuming that he never doubled his power since then is complete and utter lowball. Oh my
It
god.
is.
Superman is very inconsistent. However, his average seems to be around galaxy to multi-galaxy level durability. His striking strength on the higher end seems to be around galaxy, and his average seems to be around multi-solar system level. Multi-galaxy to universal level for Superman is definitely the high end, but it's not completely out the window. People like to say...
Because even though, if Goku's fighting Superman and he is somehow stronger than Goku, he just gets powerful over time.
And destroying pocket dimension reality doesn't exactly stand up to being able to destroy the macroverse of Dragon Ball.
And no matter
Yeah.
what was said in this video, there will be response videos, angry comments, and people claiming Dyphanoid to be biased. But this is the conclusion that was made, and nothing...
No, if he wasn't biased, he would not include this. He would not say nothing about the Zenkai boost.
I like Saitama more than Goku and Superman. My biases had absolutely nothing to do with this. And while Saitama...
Oh yeah, if it was biased, he would make Saitama win.
I wish he was. It would make the show a lot more enjoyable. And this is why he doesn't belong in versus debates. Because it ruins the narrative of his character by exposing what he actually is at his very core. Also, while the debate of Goku versus Superman will go on, keep in mind that there are many Superman versions that would both lose and win.
So be specific on which one you're talking about.
Superman would lose against Goku. So thank you all for this wonderful journey through this season. It's been rough, but it's also had just as many rewards. Here's to another
Jesus!
winner, Goku. Thanks so much for being the co-host.
Against post-crisis Superman. Next time on I was about to say Rewind Rumble, my bad. Ooh, dragons. Genji. Yes. Ooh, Mario. No! No! Yes! But no! Yes! Good to go! Yeah! Yeah! Oh my gosh. Okay. So, Genji versus Greninja. Ooh. I have to say Greninja. Because I feel like he is better than Genji. Because correct me if I'm wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If you do know Overwatch and Pokemon, Genji is probably building level. Probably building level because he scales to numerous of characters in Overwatch, and then they all scale to Doomfist, who can destroy skyscrapers. But Greninja, wait, wasn't that in his Ash Greninja form? Well, the Ash Greninja form actually have a play in this. But even though I'm guessing it is, I have no idea if you are watching this. Correct me if there will be a Ash Greninja form. But in his Ash Greninja form, he was able to cut mountains. Actually, kind of rival against Cynthia's? No, Diantha's Gardevoir before passing out. And he's also faced Sceptile he faced Sceptile, who hit Greninja twice with 2 Leaf Storms. 2! It still got up and still keep on fighting and passed out again because they tried to... I believe they passed out again to do the Ash Greninja form. But yeah, basically in their speeds, yeah, I feel like Greninja is faster, where Genji can react to bullet timers and maybe... No, not Trickster, no. Who can react to bullet timer and Hanzo, who... I know someone can fire gunshots. Some people can fire bullets. But Greninja, he reacted to... Oh my gosh, he reacted to... have you ever fought Pikachu, Greninja? Actually, no, it's fast enough to actually keep up with some of the Pokemon in the Pokemon universe. For example, what was that one guy's name with the Mega Charizard X? Alon. Alon's Bisharp. Charizard, his Charizard 2, Sceptile. No, that's Sneasel. But I know there is some Pokemon that is actually pretty fast in the bullets. Durability. Okay, so this is the one thing I want to say about Greninja, aka or Frogadier, however you want to... Oh yeah, Frogadier. Is when... Before Greninja evolved into... Well, Frogadier evolved into Greninja. Oh my gosh, I feel like that was one of the most epic scenes that the Greninja ever done. So as a Frogadier, he was fucking paralyzed by one of the gym leaders' Meowstic. I think it was male or something. No, it was aiming for Ash's Talonflame and then hit. And then Frogadier sacrificed himself for him to be paralyzed. But anyway, so he basically did a water Rasengan, hold it in his hands, while also fighting the paralysis, while also trying to fight the male Meowstic Psybeam or Dark Pulse, whatever it was. Which I want to say, that's fucking dope. Dope as hell. But durability, I feel like Greninja also takes. I feel like the only thing that Genji might take is experience, maybe stealth. And experience, intelligence, and stealth. Because we don't really see... we never saw... Well, yeah, he is a ninja, but we rarely see him do any sneaky stuff. But yes, Greninja does have the power, strength, maybe power, durability, speed, and mobility, and much more of a better arsenal than Genji. Because when you think about it, all he has is a sword and ninja stars. And yes, some of his ability can reflect. No, wait, one of his ability is to reflect projectiles back at the opponent, but that only works, well, that's only active for 2 seconds, I believe. But yeah, basically think of it like a Mirko. Once Genji reflects it back and basically does double damage or whatever it does. But anyways, yes, I think Greninja will win, basically. But without further ado, guys, please punch the like button, phone, computer, tablet, whatever you use to watch this video. Please, water shuriken that like button. Use your sword to slash that subscribe button in half. And also, don't forget to sneak around that notification bell and turn it on so you never miss a new video. New stuff is coming to my channel pretty soon. Stay around, guys, so you can actually see it. Because I want to know if you guys would like it. I think I only told a few people about this, but they probably forgot. But without further ado, guys, peace